What's up, everybody? It's McCandless here of Bite Size TV at E3 2013, and I'm here with Brian Hayes, creative director of EA's upcoming UFC game. Now, this is the first UFC release from EA Sports. What are you guys doing to outdo what other companies have done?
Well, we're doing a lot of things. Obviously, you're here in the Ignite booth. The Ignite booth. So that's a whole new suite of technologies we've been developing over a couple of years to help us deliver, true player motion, human intelligence, and living worlds on the next generation of games. As specifically as it relates to UFC, all three of those things are really important. True player motion of characters moving around the octagon, as well as colliding and interacting with each other. So for ourselves on EA Sports UFC, we have a full body deformation system. So when fighters get up and close and personal with each other, try and choke each other out, we're actually simulating the deformation of the flesh on their forearms and their legs and their faces to really convey to you the strength and the pressure that they're putting on each other, as they try to stop the blood flowing to their brain and create unconsciousness in their opponent. So basically, high level, it's bringing the characters to life in a way we've never been able to do before because we didn't have the power of Next Gen or the power of Ignite.
Would you say the Ignite engine was the reason why you guys decided to go back into UFC, or because a lot of people are like, why isn't EA Sports getting involved with UFC until now?
There's a varied number of reasons why the partnership didn't occur until now. All I know is that myself as a big UFC fan and obviously an employee of EA Sports, I'm super happy that it has. I know Andrew Wilson, the VP of EA Sports, a huge Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA fan, so he has a big. He's really looking forward to this first iteration of the game as well. Why it didn't happen up until now? All kinds of reasons. All I know is that we're trying to make the best game we possibly can, and I'm super happy we have the opportunity to do it. But to your question as well, was it because of Ignite? I wouldn't say so. I'd say that's a perfect storm in the sense that, hey, we have the opportunity to partner with the UFC, which is the fastest growing sport in the world, and we also happen to be right at the cusp of the next generation of consoles and the launching of Ignite technology. So for us, it really couldn't be any better. We have a new partnership with the UFC, new hardware consoles that are coming out, and new technology to make a game with. For me, that's a kid in the candy store type situation. But even if we didn't have Next Gen, and even if we didn't have Ignite, the UFC itself being the fastest growing sport in the world, that's a game we would all love to work on.
Now, have you guys announced when we can expect EA Sports UFC title release?
Yes, we have. Right behind me it says spring 2014, which is the most specific date I can provide. But so we are pretty early in development. We're much earlier in development than the other games that are here on display at the Ignite Lab. But we have some pretty cool stuff to show already, and things are going pretty well in development for EA Sports UFC. But yeah, spring 2014.
All right, well, Brian, we definitely appreciate your time, and we're looking forward to checking out the game.